What is up? Welcome to the Board Crew. I'm your regularly appearing and occurring host, Bronson, Bronny the Bronsoy. We're on to episode 41. 41 rhymes with fun, and that's what we be having today. It's been a while.
It has been a while, mate.
Tony and I were just talking about who should do the intro, and I got passed the baton, so I'm just trying to fake it till I make it with this one.
You're a little rusty. Got to get that rust off you and keep going.
Enough about me. I'm joined with Tony. Tony.
Hello. How have you been?
I've been
It's been
good.
so long.
It
The fans
has.
have missed you. They've been crying out for you.
Yes. I reckon if you noticed an uptick in viewership in Europe, that probably would have been me. I had a lot of fun with the Euro summer and got back just in time for Australian hay fever spring seasons.
Woo! Did you get any board games in while you're over there?
I had some friends host me, and we played one of the OG Settlers of Catan, and then we did a mock version of Skull and Roses with playing cards. I think that was like episode 2 we reviewed that one.
Something like that, which you guys did say in the episode you could technically play it with a deck of cards.
Yeah. Well, yes, yeah. Proof to the pudding. We did it. It went all right. I stayed in a couple of hostels while I was, hopping to and fro the Shenzhen region, and backgammon was a commonly appearing game in the community libraries, but I did happen to see a copy of Flamme Rouge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you steal it for me?
Nah.
I've been trying to get that game for years.
There you go. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. But we'll save a review of that for another time. What are we reviewing today? I've got one that's like board game adjacent.
Me too.
Lovely.
There
So
we go.
a couple of not board games. My one, well, yeah, you could call this one a board game, and that'll make sense later.
Okay. As in it's boring, or
Oh.
no? Let's not spoil it. Let's see what happens.
Okay. What could it be?
How cryptic of you.
Oh. How about you? What's your adjacent game?
My adjacent game is one called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, which is a computer game, but you print out a manual for all the people who are going to be helping you defuse this bomb. So there is a board game side to it where people are going through like a book or papers and trying to figure out what it is you need to do, or like the person who's in front of the bomb needs to do to defuse it. But it's a fun
Like
adjacent game. But
multimodal, I think, is what they call that. We're breaking barriers, we're entering the digital space.
yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and the other one I've got is a board game. It's Unstable Unicorns, which is one of the earliest board games I think I ever got gifted.
Wow, very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. What an honor.
Yeah, let's jump right in.
Let's jump right in.
The first game we will be reviewing is Unstable Unicorns, which was created by Rami Badi and published by Breaking Games, completely funded by Kickstarter.
Hey, you love to hear a success
yeah.
story.
Yeah, I don't think my parents bought this for me on the Kickstarter, but that's all right. This is, I guess you'd call it like a party card game,
Yep.
where you are trying to be the first person to create a stable of 7 unicorns. With that, rules are very light and simple. Yeah, so in this, everyone starts off with a hand of 5 cards, and you get given a baby unicorn card, which is the first card in your stable. It doesn't have any powers or anything like that. It's just a unicorn starting off your stable. Your turn is very simple. It's draw a card, play a card, and all these cards can either be other unicorns or their power-ups or power-downs. Yeah, you get to play them in your stable or in other people's stables. You just have to be the first person to get 7 unicorns, and it could be simple things like you have a unicorn, you play, you draw, play, and it's a unicorn that allows you to play another unicorn at the same time. So boom, you're one more closer. Or it could be a card that I absolutely love called the Saddest card, where you play it into someone else's stable or in their power up and power down section, and every time they have their turn, before they do anything, they have to kill one of their unicorns.
So, is there any
it's just
advantage to it?
No.
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 Like
you basically want to try and mitigate that card as soon as you can. So you better hope that you either draw a card that sorts it, or equally have a card just as mean to play at that person who did it to you, so you can keep them from winning the game.
Yeah.
It's all light-hearted fun. It can be over very quickly, or it can take quite a while, depending on what comes in and or like what cards people get from the deck. Because it can be a lot of times you get cards where you can't affect your opponents very easily. And so it's just like everyone gets to sort of kind of go through the motion of, all right, I put down my unicorns, and like it goes back around to the first player, and they go, I put down my last unicorn. It's like, cool, you won.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all right. Well, you could have some games where it's someone has one of those saddest cards, another one has like a tiny stable card, so they can't reach 7 yet, or someone else just keeps having their unicorns killed and things like that, and
Yeah.
it can go on for ages.
Yeah, yeah. It reminds me a lot of another game by the same team, Here to Slay. Have you played that one?
Yeah. Yes, I have played that one.
Here to Slay has the dice rolling mechanic where, like, the success of a card's action is determined by how well you roll. But on this one, it sounds like you just, like, you play and you get to use it. It sounds like a little simpler in that way.
This is a very, very simple game. I mean, the weight of this, according to BGG, is a 1.49 out of 5. So
Oh, beautiful.
it's very light. Plays 2 to 8 people. I would never play it with 2. I've never played it with 8. Max I think I've played with is about 5, and that seemed pretty good.
Okay. Well, there you go. You heard it here first. CanCon 26. We're going to play.
But I'll donate it to the library to play for CanCon. Well, we'll see.
8 players only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, a fun game. Like it's good for end of the night or filler in between.
Yeah, something I find with games like this, with the Tableau deck buildery, like card management kind of games, and you know, race to have the most of something wins, is it's kind of like with Catan when like you're the first person to build the city upgrade, and then all of a sudden everyone's like denying you trades, and robbers get placed on things that don't even make sense.
Yeah, just hate drafting against you, basically.
Yeah, how do you?
My wife is king at that.
Yeah, how does this game go for the table flip for the this is unfair moment, or is it that quick and easy that it's not that much of an investment?
I mean, a game can take like 30 minutes, and it can feel, or even 45 minutes sometimes, and it can feel very unfair if it's just, if you're just constantly being attacked by people, and like, I mean, all they have to do is play, like, 3 people just have to play 1 bad card each against you. And if you can't mitigate those bad cards, you are just going to have a bad time. And so it can feel a bit crabby in that. But if you understand it is a light game, it's meant to be just a bit of fun, a light sense of humor, and you don't take it too personally or anything, then you should be fine. But if you're already rubbed the wrong way from whatever the last game was you were playing, and all of a sudden everyone starts throwing stuff onto you, you're just like, bugger this, I don't want to play anymore.
Good to know. It's the kind of game, it's a great filler game or an end of the night game if you haven't just done a multi-hour session of some Euro game that you've been like bitterly like destroyed in. Yeah.
For sure. Don't play this after TI or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you've done something where you're against everyone, don't then play this if it's been a bad game the one before, or if there's still a bit of bad blood lingering around, you can feel it in the air. Unless you really want to drive that point home.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. You absolutely destroyed me the last game, so I'm going to do everything I can to destroy you. But as long as you keep it lighthearted, hopefully it should be okay.
I guess we should treat this game like its majestic namesake, or in its yeah. Lovely.
Help with the replayability, because it only comes with like 135 cards initially, and so you go through the game 4 times, you've probably seen everything, and then which it can be good and bad, because then you're like, oh cool, I know what I need to try, what I would like to try and get, and what everyone else could have. Yeah, because it does feel very sucky, like in your first game, and it's like someone goes, I'm going to play this on you as their first go, and they don't entirely know what they're doing. It's like, oh, what's this? Like, oh, you have to kill a unicorn every turn. You're like, oh, and then you kind of only see what's happened after the fact. Like, that was too much power in one card.
Yeah.
They had nothing to do to be able to stop that. And like, what can you do?
Yeah.
I think it was one of their first ones they did. I mean, it
Hmm.
says it's from the creators of Tea Turtle. I never played that one, but as you said, there's Here to Slay. There's Wrong Party. I think is another one they've got.
A dinosaur one as well, is that right?
Uh,
Happy Little Dinosaurs.
Yeah, Happy Little Dinosaurs. That's it. Yeah, I haven't played that one yet either. Which is, I mean, they all look cool. I
Yeah.
think one of the latest ones is Twisted Cryptids, which I've just picked up. So
Cool,
you
cool,
know,
cool, cool.
we'll see how that one goes.
Ah, there you go, Twisted Cryptids. Just, just after Spooktober.
Yeah, fresh, certified fresh.
Very
But I'm not
cool.
reviewing it today. But yeah, that's Unstable Unicorns.
So, as I mentioned in the intro, I've got an adjacent board game, but you could call it a board game. If you can't tell because we're in the audio format, I might have been spelling that a different way. Uh,
And giving a little cheeky smile for the audio listener at home.
yeah, I'm very proud of myself on this one. I'm talking about Minute Cryptic, a homegrown and hosed Australian-made cryptic crossword daily solver. Minute Cryptic only came out recently, might have been late last year, by Angus Tiernan and Liam Runnels. It's kind of like Wordle in that you get a clue for the day, but you get a cryptic crossword clue. If you can't get it based on the clue, then you can get a hint in the form of either a definition, finding out what is the actual thing that you're trying to figure out,
Right.
or the fodder or the indicator.
Right.
Yeah, what I love about it is that shout out Sam and Imogen. Yeah, a while ago, some friends of mine showed me cryptic crosswords and the real deal ones. The Sunday paper type.
The real board game format, you mean?
Yeah, yeah. It all went over my head. I didn't get it, and then I started getting these videos on my Instagram feed of this guy Angus walking through how to solve the clue, and then that got me curious, and then I started getting into it, and yeah, at the beginning I needed the hints, and I didn't really understand it. And I think it's around 5 o'clock at the end of the working day, a YouTube video will go public, giving you here is the clue, here is how you figure it out.
Right. Okay. So it's like almost a real time game then.
Yeah,
You got to wait for that video to come out, and then you get to answer the
yeah,
the crossword
or you just fail it
spot of the day.
intentionally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that gets you premium access to the answer.
But only $9.99 a month. I don't know.
But yeah, no, it's great. And now they've got this app, and they constantly update the web app as well, so you can keep a track of your streaks and your records and how well you do. So it's all very, very Wordle in that way. I love that it's Australian. A little beef, not a big beef. A little beef mince that I have with puzzle games, intellectual type things, is they're all very US coded. It's nice to have something that spells color with a U.
Do you know why they do that though?
No. Do tell.
It was to cheat the printing press back when printing press first came out. So because you have to pay for every letter,
Yeah.
they would just be like, oh, spell COLOR for color.
Okay.
So they don't have to pay for the U.
I
Hey, a
respect.
little bit of trivia for you there.
I respect the hustle now.
Yep.
I've
for
turned
sure.
180.
But
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I love that it's now got me into cryptic crosswords. I still do my daily. I still do my minute cryptic, and I'll send a link with the hey, here's how I solved it in so many goes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, and yeah, I kept doing them when I was overseas because it's nice and easy and feels a bus ride.
Brain sharp.
Yeah, absolutely.
So do you subscribe to this, or is it a free thing?
It's free to play. You can subscribe, and they've recently released a book that kind of works as a companion guide, but also pulls apart all of the different types of clues and what they mean. There's different types of indicators, different words that will suggest this is an anagram, or you need to get rid of some of the letters in this word to get your clue.
Right.
So.
Oh, that's double. Damn.
Yeah. It's mark my words. Even though cryptic crosswords have been around for a while, this is the new Sudoku. This is the new Wordle. Yeah, and if I'm wrong,
Heard it here first.
it's
Following
okay.
that on BBC.
Yeah.
Is it a crossword in the traditional sense that words will interject each other, and so like you've got a crossword grid and you're working through that one day at a time?
I see what you mean.
Or is it
No,
just today's one is
it's
this?
just the one. It's a crossword puzzle. If the crossword was just one line across.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you
Yeah, cool.
do you want to do one live?
Okay. Sure.
So you just type in
All right, yeah, let's do it.
minutecryptic.com.
Oh, I look at that. I just started typing the word minute and it popped up.
Beautiful. That's how you know.
Minutecryptic.com. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean already we've got
Today's-
this super lush aesthetic, like these muted pastel like pinks and yellows and blues. But yes, what is today's crossword clue?
Apparently today it is former partner ate mostly quinoa for special date. 7 letters.
Okay, so we know the clue is 7 letters, and the first thing we've got to figure out is like what is the thing we're actually trying to solve? What is the definition? As is often said in these videos, the definition for a cryptic crossword will either be at the beginning or the end. So let's assume it's special date, and I'm making that assumption because former is a wordplay indicator. It could also be ate mostly.
I think you're right there with special date.
Another thing that's really sticking out to me is quinoa.
Yes.
It's just such an
When would you eat quinoa?
yeah. It's a really obscure amount of letters, and I'm starting to think, what is another name for a former partner?
An X.
An X. So what if we put X in quinoa? What if we put quinoa and we made X eat quinoa? What if we put...
So I think I know what it is.
Okay.
From what you're saying here, but let's see if people listening at home can figure it out what the word is.
A real Dora the...
We'll reveal it at the end of the episode.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So the clue was former partner ate mostly quinoa for special date. Bronson's kind of done a bit of leading horse to water there with the answer. Listen back again if you need to. We'll reveal it at the end.
Yeah, okay, but for now, that has been Minute Cryptic.
The last game we're reviewing in the episode today is another board game adjacent called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, which came out over 10 years ago. Well, I found it on Steam, but you can get it on all consoles and platforms now.
Oh, right.
Brilliant thing about this is it's almost like a group party game again, but you don't need to all be together to play it, so you can play this remotely. One of you has to have the game installed. Preferably everyone has the game installed. If you're playing together, only one of you needs to. You just have it on a laptop. Elevator pitch in this one is that one of you is in a room with a bomb, and the rest of you are the bomb defusal experts back at base with the book to be able to tell them how to defuse this bomb. So it comes with a ridiculously thick, a 23-page manual on different ways to defuse a bomb and different things that they do. So there's like wire sequences, there is keypads with
the glyphs on them.
Yeah, the keypads are different glyphs. There's Simon Says that you have to follow, and then depending on the pattern, Morse code information, different passwords, and some like what they call needy modules, which means that as you're trying to solve all these other ones, you have to keep spinning back to that point on the bomb to push a button so it doesn't explode on you.
Because they're needy.
Yeah, very needy. Yeah, so you get all these pages of information. It starts off nice and light and simple, and you can up the difficulty as you go to get more and more modules involved in whatever bombs you have. So yeah, this game starts off very easy with the lowest difficulty of only having like a couple of different modules on the bomb to figure out. And then I played this with my mates, and we just went, let's see what the highest one is. And it was the most intense bomb I'd ever... Well, I've never seen a bomb in my life, but it was the most intense bomb I'd ever seen in the game. in my life.
Yeah.
There was just all these things. I'm like, what is that? How does that work? And I think you're on a 5 or 10 minute timer to try and figure it out. If you lean into it, it can get very tense very quickly. This game's rated 10 out of 10 on Steam.
Wow.
It's got a 4.4 on the PlayStation Store. 4.4 out of 5, sorry. And a 4.5 out of 5 on the Meta Store. People seem to like it. I really like it. There was one game I remember distinctively where we were remote playing this, and mate of mine was with the bomb, and I had the last module of what he was trying to figure out. And I'm like, okay, is it doing this? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, is it doing this? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, 15 seconds. I'm like, oh, okay. Is it doing this? Yeah. And then I had to take a stab at which one was the correct one out of 2. I'm like, cut the blue wire. He's like, you sure? I went, yeah. And he cut it. The bomb didn't explode, but we got down to 0.05 of a second of that bomb exploding.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it was so damn tight, but it was a great feeling when all of a sudden he clicked it and we didn't hear anything. We're like, what happened? And he's like, it didn't explode. Awesome. He's like, I have 0.05 of a second left on the bomb. Like, wow, ridiculous. The clutch save there.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Find it a fun game to play with a range of ages and people. One thing I'd recommend first would be to probably play this like open hand. So have whoever's got the bomb with it in front of you so you can all kind of look at it and understand what is being looked at so everyone can talk about it nice and easily. And also just have a peruse through the manual. First time I played it, we printed out the manual and then went, okay, let's play it.
Yeah, what's
the
the worst?
And then it was like, yeah, cool, I've got this. I'm like, what is that? Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? For sure. Like, oh, what's that? I don't know. And like looking towards the back of the book, and it's like the first module that I just needed to find. It was like, right. I just flicked straight past that because I was panicking because we're trying to defuse a bomb. Oh, did not go well. We lost the first time.
But you lost together.
And maybe the second time. Yeah. Yeah, we blew up together. I really enjoy this game. It's probably super cheap now, probably below $20. I think you can probably get the manual to be open on your computer if you so wish, but I quite like having the paper manual to look at with your mates. As you're trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Christmas coming up. Is this the kind of like game that you'd bring on a Switch or a Steam Deck to a Christmas family gathering, or is it more of a cooperative casual game for gamers?
You could probably convince people after the Christmas lunch to be able to play this one, as long as you've got the manual and everything. Because it requires a little bit of thinking, people might get a bit apprehensive against it because they're like, oh, I've got to think. It's not just like Monopoly where I can just roll some dice and go, yeah, I'll buy that or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a game you have to be involved in, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, you can't just casually sit there and play. So I'd always say, yeah, don't bring it for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because any board game I played after Christmas or whatever, it's like people are not really invested in the board game at all. You don't want something that's got too much crunch in there. And sure, you adjust the difficulty, but the crunch can get real crunchy when it's like seconds are on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, and side note, just because this was a timer one and I've reviewed another bomb disposal one before, I finally won a round of Fuse.
Ooh.
Just if anyone remembers the review of Fuse, finally did it. What was it, 6 months or so after the review? Hey, I felt very proud.
Very cool.
Shout out to Alison and Aaron for helping me with that one. Yeah, so that's Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, the game that's just exploding with fun, according to them.
Very good. We're now getting into that point of the episode where we stop talking, but we'd like to think that nobody's going to explode after it either.
Yeah, I hope not. But only with excitement, if anything.
Yeah, or
Because this stuff is off the wall fun.
Yeah. But hey, let's not keep the fans waiting. We've talked about 3 games. One's a legit board game. 2 was we're expanding on and loosening the definition of what a board game is. But all the same, what's the one that you're keen to play?
In what context? Like right now?
Yeah, right now.
Probably Minute Cryptic.
Yep.
It's because I'm a bit time poor today. That's good. Like, that's when you can kind of, if you haven't got it like the time right now, you can kind of mull it over in your head. Like, oh, okay, and then sort of walk away and just think about it while you do, doing the boring things like the laundry and washing the dishes.
That's right.
As I would do on my usual weekend.
A little cheeky scroll on your lunch break.
That's it. Yeah. Just sitting there eating your sandwich.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
Yeah, probably Minute Cryptic.
Yeah.
For very much the same reason.
But a close second probably is Unstable Unicorns.
Yeah. You know, nice and light.
Just feeling something light. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That being said, I'm pretty keen to see Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes maybe at the next board game night.
Yeah. Yeah. I can bring the laptop along and can have a go at that. Bring
Very
the
cool.
manuals with me.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah. Still got to talk about Alice is Missing. Anyway.
Oh my
I'll do that another
gosh.
time.
Gosh, that's nearly been a year since we played that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to play it a few more times with some other people to get a full feel for it. But anyway,
Yeah, yeah. It's been lovely to be back, you know. It's gosh, time flies. But it's been great to be a listener for a little bit, you know, just to see what it's like on the other side.
I hope it lived up to your expectation.
Oh, immensely, immensely. And it's been lovely to hear some of the new voices too.
good.
David and Allison.
Yep.
Shout out.
No, it's been fantastic having those guys on.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm back. I've got 2 feet on the ground, back in Australia, getting on the other side of springs, so hopefully the congestion and sneezing lessens just a little bit.
Or there's enough Zyrtec to keep you going or something like that.
Yes, just I'm gonna put that out there, and if there's any antihistamine providers willing to sponsor, lovely.
I know when I go to board game night, the
Yeah.
product I choose to try and keep my nose nice and dry is Zyrtec.
Yeah, and it's non-drowsy.
Sound like those 1950s ad men or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hang on, you got to tell people what the secret word was.
Ah,
What,
that
the
I
cryptic
do,
code?
that I do. So, yeah, the cryptic crossword clue. I've got to pull it back up.
I've got the answer.
Oh, lovely. So, what was the clue again?
Checked it. So the clue for everyone listening at home was former partner ate mostly quinoa for special date. And the answer was Equinox.
Hey, lovely. Very cool.
I said, you led that horse to water. I felt it as you were explaining it to me, and I felt dumb as I was listening. I'm like, what? Ah, all right. And then I finally clicked to it like 2 minutes later.
Well, sure enough, the YouTube videos that accompany the clue, yeah, they won't leave you feeling stupid. They'll leave you feeling, like, yeah, I get it now.
Like when you find out how magic trick works, you're like, oh, okay, right, I get it. That's cool.
Yeah, it is absolutely like how a magic trick works.
Brilliant. Well,
yeah.
it's been magical having you back on the pod.
Same back at you. It's good to be chatting about board games and everything adjacent. And I look forward to getting bored with you and our listeners next time.
For sure. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
And this has been The Board Crew. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to continue the conversation, just roll the dice over to our socials. Maybe leave us a review. We'd really love to hear from you. Thanks again for listening. See you next time.
Alright, hang on. By the way, did you say it's episode 41 at the start?
I don't know.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to just say it now, just in case?
Yeah, all right. Yep.